Here's the fucking take nuke for you, okay? You are all unbelievably Islamophobic pieces of shit, okay? You literally called the dude a fucking terrorist.
Wow, guys. What a crazy, like, the energy of the day is wild. I'm going to be a little bit ostentatious here because I feel like it needs to be. Because, guys, as soon as 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 won, first off, the major news networks were real, like, bummed about this. What a disaster. Like, the media definitely wanted that AIPAC funding candidate to win. But I want to start with Hasan's comment afterwards, because let me just tell you, you may not like Hasan. You may find him, like, whatever, aggressive and overbearing. But what he says here is fucking dead on. Because right after everybody finally started to accept that 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 had won, everyone started saying 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 needs to, like, move to the middle. 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 needs to, like, you know, reach out to Haley's voters. 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 needs to, like, fix this. And it's like, yo, no, he doesn't. I mean, 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃's got a platform, okay? He's running on a platform of helping people and centering government around what the people need and not taking a bunch of money from corporations and not bowing down to these bullshit artists. But look at what Hasan said, dude.
Like, everyone being like, Abdullah's a fuck ton of work to do mending bridges. Here's the fucking take nuke for you, okay? You are all unbelievably Islamophobic pieces of shit, okay? You literally called the dude a fucking terrorist for months on end and, like, called him a sexist, misogynist, terrorist, bad candidate, fake doctor when he has, like, 2 fucking degrees. And now you're gonna sit there and be like, well, you know, you really gotta come to me now. Like, what are you talking about? Do you wanna fucking win or not? Lock the fuck in, okay? Lock the fuck in. And I do worry that there are some out there who, in an effort to make sure that this narrative that a progressive can win in a state like Michigan doesn't take root, will literally either subtly or, you know, not so secretively endorse Mike Rogers or stay out of the race while, you know, trying to push the excitement in the opposite direction.
Dude, everything he said there was not wrong, guys. Okay? Because they really are Islamophobic pieces of shit. Okay? You look at, like, you ready? That really is what it is, guys. It's the shit they did to Mamdani with 9/11, the Twin Towers. Oh, they elected a Muslim. Oh, right? And this is not just the Republicans. It's the Democrats, too. It's like Scholten, okay? It is Scholten, the Democrat from Michigan, who said Rep. Hillary Scholten refuses to back 𝗙𝗟𝗍𝗃 if he wins. Dem U.S. Senate primary blames distinctly anti-American sentiment. And it's like, yo, distinctly anti-American sentiment? Like, come on. That is like code word for Muslim, okay? That is like thug or, right? It's the same bullshit. Anti-American. Now, they've dredged up a couple things of Hasan on the live stream. Okay, they have. They've dredged up these things of Hasan. Like Hasan said something about 9/11. Guys, that was in 2019. Okay, he was a young renegade streamer on Twitch. Right, live streamers, we say shit. We go on rants. We just fucking, like, you know, go off on these crazy rants and we say shit. But the meat of what he said about the U.S. receiving some blowback for their foreign policy methodology was not something that a lot of other people haven't said. Okay, now they're digging up another clip of Hasan from also like 2019 or early 2020 where he's talking about capitalists and they're trying to make this whole thing. But really, the anti-American sentiment, guys, this is Muslim, is what they're talking about, okay? They're talking about Muslims. Now, it does look like the coalition is forming. It really does. I'm going to say, as of now, it looks like the coalition is forming. We had Mallory McMorrow, she endorsed right away. Haley Stevens endorsed and said she is going to work with 𝗙cie. Gretchen Whitmer, she dropped an endorsement video too, right here.
Congratulations to Jocelyn Benson, 𝗙𝗪𝗡, and every Democrat who won up and down the ballot. They've got my support as we fight like hell together to win in November. The MAGA Republican agenda has led to higher prices and inflation here in Michigan and all across the country. We know John James, Mike Rogers, and Republicans on the ticket will be a rubber stamp for the Trump agenda, including their failed tariff policies that have jacked up the price of gas and groceries for Michigan families. On the other hand, Democrats in Michigan are fighting to lower costs, build more affordable housing, make healthcare affordable and accessible, and so much more. There's a lot of passion and energy in these primaries, and that's a good thing. Democrats are ready to beat Republicans across the state. We're all united by our shared goal, getting things done for the people of Michigan.
Yeah, see, I couldn't get beyond, like, somebody I saw mention the teeth. Dude, her fucking upper, mouth of teeth is, crazy unnatural. All right? There may be a bunch of Michiganders, especially if you go into Detroit and Flint, a.k.a. the black Michiganders that don't have health insurance, but she certainly has a hell of a dental plan because she has, a rack of, fake-ass teeth in there. What the hell, bro? Dude, that shit is just weird. It is weird to me, guys, when I see it. But whatever. She's on board, okay? Haley Stevens also on board. She said, I love Michigan, and I'm so proud to have put up my hand to serve. I spoke with Abdul a few minutes ago to offer him my full support as we work to defeat Mike Rogers this November. Thank you, Michigan. So, dude, all right, she said she supports will she be active? Okay, that's what is really gonna be telling is if Haley will go out and campaign for Abdul to her voters. Is she going to go out and do it? Okay? Hey, Michiganders. Oh, I'm just a Michigander. Hey, Michiganders. Haley Stevens here. Oh, we're going to stick it to them. Yes, we are. I sound like all the Michiganders. I'm just here to do a wonderful job. And yes, we did. We spent 70, 80, $100 million. And yes, it's unfortunate that I'm going to be in the unemployment line after that. But it gives me a lot of time to go out and talk to my fellow Michiganders who sound just like me. Right? Oh, come here, Michiganders. Let's go to a fish fry. Here's a reality. A lot of Democrats, and mind-blowing here, but hear me on this. A lot of Democrats, guys, are not Democrats, okay? They are not. A lot of people right now in our fucking party are Republicans that are just slightly less homophobic and they are slightly less transphobic. They're not fighting for trans rights, but they're not going to fight to eliminate trans rights. But those people don't fight the people who are eliminating trans rights. They're people like this fucking guy. You ready? Watch this guy, dude. Oh my God. Look at this guy right here. Okay, this is a Haley Stevens voter in Michigan.
If 𝗙𝗪𝗡 wins, I will not vote Democrat. I'll switch over, and I'll vote for a candidate with character, whoever that might be.
Dude, if 𝗙𝗪𝗡 wins, I will not vote Democrat. I'll vote for a candidate with character, whoever that might be. There's only two fucking candidates, you fucking piece of shit. I mean, look at this guy. Dude, these kinds of people, we don't want these kinds of people in the party, guys. This guy, you think this guy who's will vote for what? A Republican? Character? What is he talking about, character? Non-Muslim? What a dumbass, bro. This guy ain't a Democrat. If this guy would, because you know what happens? You know what happens if Mike Rogers wins the Senate seat? They're going to try to send ICE all over in Michigan cities. They're going to fuck up Detroit. They're going to fuck up Grand Rapids with ICE, okay? They are going to try to create other types of controversy. They're going to attack all the trans people in the state, all the LGBTQ people in the state in any way they can. They are going to do whatever they can to fuck up the state of Michigan if Mike Rogers wins. Okay? And for somebody like this to say this is like, come on, man. This is what's wild, guys. Is like the Islamophobia is like so bad. You know? It's like so bad in the Democratic Party. I mean, we know it's bad in the Republican Party, but it's bad in the Democratic Party too, guys. They think Muslims are dangerous and untrustworthy. Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys, if you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.